Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Round Boys podcast, and it is just me
What's up,
and Bryceikins today. Andre
Yes, sir.
at work right now. He could not make it, so yeah.
See, sometimes I feel like this podcast sometimes it's just a dynamic duo, but that's fine. We got a revolving cast of characters in this podcast,
Right.
since we have such a time fucking difference.
Right.
And everybody works all the time. It's this perspective. You gotta think about it that way.
Well, it's funny because
Makes it more
yesterday we tried recording an episode,
Oh boy.
and
oh
it
boy.
was a
Yeah,
shit
we
show. Because Andre's Wi-Fi and probably my Wi-Fi too. Actually,
Maybe mine.
All of our Wi-Fi's were like just like miscommunicating.
No, fuck you.
And it got to a point where I wanted to blow my fucking brains out. And so now we're just Andre couldn't make it for this episode. We just rescheduled, said all right, me and Bryce will handle it, and then here we are. So
We're chilling.
anyways, I just got done writing the script for my Twilight Princess video, and
Hell yeah.
oh my god, dude, that game is it's great. It's a great game. There's some issues I have with it story-wise, but it's a great game.
I can't wait to actually play it because I went through Wind Waker
Yeah, you need to play it, Bryce.
recently, and Wind Waker just
That's really funny. that you
charmed
say
me through the whole game. It's just such a charming and beautiful game.
that. Mhm.
And God, I love the boat, and you're all in the sea, like being a fucking pirate. It's awesome. I love it.
I love the fact that I love the fact that you decided to play Wind Waker right around the time I was playing Twilight Princess. I thought that was really
It's like-
funny.
It's like fate.
It's like fate.
Mayhaps.
We met with a terrible fate, haven't we?
Boys. I guess I keep saying boys because Andre, it's like hardwired.
That's all right.
Boy, I am
We're
so
talking to our
excited
audience, Bryce. We're talking to
for
our audience.
things. Boys, oh that's right, boys, gals,
Yeah.
everybody in between.
Yeah.
Here's my deal. 2 days from now, just TRRB, one of my favorite bands, they're dropping an album that I've been waiting for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And then in 8 days, Silk Song is coming out. So I'm like in heaven right now, but like 9 days from now, I'll be in heaven. But right now, I'm just like, oh my god, please.
Bryce.
I just wanted to be here.
Bryce, Snake Eater Delta comes out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So
And,
you're chilling.
Bro, no, tomorrow, tomorrow, I'm gonna go get my oil change. And while I'm out and about,
Pick up some Delta.
I'm gonna go pick up
Hell
a
yeah.
game, and then when I get home, that's gonna be my
Well, I'm
entire
out
day.
and about.
It's gonna be my entire day when I get home.
I got real lucky, because normally my schedule, it doesn't really link up. I mean, I get days off, but it never links up with things that I want to do, right?
Mhm.
So I just kind of got to roll with it. But I checked my schedule today, and I'm off September 4th. And you know what that means? You know what that fucking means, Matthew? I get to sit and play Hollow Knight. Second one. So I'm so Silk Song. I'm so ready, dude.
Yeah, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you.
So
I know that, Bryce. I know that feeling of like waiting for something that you didn't know actually was ever gonna exist again.
I know.
You know what I mean?
It's like it was such a weird experience. We talked about it a little bit the other day, but the audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Gamescom, and I was there, and I found out like 3 days before I went
talk
there.
about it. No, we actually didn't talk about it.
Oh, dude. So Gamescom,
No,
dude.
No,
oh,
yesterday we tried talking about it,
we tried,
but
and
then
it
we had
didn't
to scrap the episode because it was dog shit.
work. It was,
So go
it was
ahead and
rough.
talk
It was
about it,
rough.
brother. Talk about it.
Dude, I was excited because we went in, and then I was like, I can play the Silk Song demo. Of course, that's what the fuck I'm gonna go do first, right?
Mhm.
So I was like booking it there, and I saw the booth, and I saw it, and it looked like dude, I can't even describe it. It looked like the gates of heaven. I was like, oh my god, I'm right there.
It looked
And
like
then,
the gates of heaven.
yeah, there was a sign that said, it was, I heard the angels sing. It was a beautiful moment in my life. And then I just happened to run into a sign that said, no more reservations. I said, I'm sorry, fucking, no more reservations today. I said, I'm sorry, fucking what? So I talked to the guy. Dude, I talked to the guy. He's like, nope, no more reservations. You got to do that digitally. F off, basically. Not F off, but he was like, go away. And I was real bummed. And then I found out that you had to reserve it. There were time slots, okay? It was so fucking complicated. This was the only game that did this. The other ones just had lines. The only reason that...
Yeah, they knew. They knew that there was no way it was going to work normally. They had to do that shit.
Because there were 500,000 people there. Okay, one of the biggest gaming conventions in the fucking world, right? And let me tell you, Matthew, 99.9% of them wanted to play Silksong. Oh my god, dude! Because I went in the next day.
Went there. Half the reason anybody went there.
Dude,
was to go see
we
Silksong.
got up early. The second day, I was determined. We got up early. We made the drive there. We were super fucking early. And then I found the booth, and I was like, let me reserve this, because I want to fucking play this game. I was dead set. But it refreshed every 40 minutes, and if you didn't select the time slot right the fuck away, it would be gone immediately. Wow. It would be just gone.
Did you have to pay for it, or was it just like something?
No,
you were like.
It was part of the convention, so realistically, I could have gone up there and done it, but I tried 4 times. It didn't work.
Dude.
4 times, but it stings a little less because 2 seconds after that bitter taste of defeat that I felt after not getting the last reservation I could have gotten, Team Cherry was like, "It's cool, guys. We got you. Dropping a trailer. Also, it comes out in 2 weeks, so if you didn't get to play it at Gamescom, don't feel bad." And it's like, all right, cool.
Right.
It was stings a little less.
That's really, really, really like. That's really sad that like you tried multiple times.
I tried.
To play this
you know what?
Game.
And then I was like, wait a minute. It comes out in 2 weeks. I'm good. Okay. And then I didn't feel as bad. I just gotta get there. So I'm not gonna spoil myself now. Now that I was that choice was taken away from me, I have to not spoil myself.
Yeah, I know the feeling of like finding out, or like hoping for a game to exist that you're not even sure is even going to be a thing.
I know.
Or
right?
like finding out. Okay, so like for instance, right? Dragon Ball.
This was my first experience with that.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi is like one of my favorite like Dragon Ball games, or like my favorite like fighting game series. Because I'm like because you know me, I'm a massive Dragon Ball fan.
Yes, sir.
Tenkaichi seemed like it was gonna be a thing that would never ever happen again.
Sure.
But Sparking Zero, when the trailer for that dropped...
Yeah, Sparking Zero. I've heard things.
Well, and like it wasn't just me. It was like the entire Dragon Ball community was like, holy shit. This is literally like...
Next,
like
this is the next shit. Like,
no,
whoa.
But like Christ is coming back. Like he's coming to save us. Like that's how we
Christ
felt.
is coming
as
back.
all Dragon Ball fans, we all thought that like Armageddon was happening and he was gonna come. Goku was gonna come down and save us. Like that's what we thought was gonna happen.
It did happen, Matthew.
And the game came out and everything, and it got a lot of mixed reviews. I like it personally. I love it. A lot of people tried making it what it wasn't, and they tried turning it into like a super... Why were people upset? Yeah. Well, the story mode was lacking it was lacking in a lot of ways, in comparison to the other story modes in the previous Tenkaichi games. Online got really toxic because people kept playing the same character over and over again.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
Dude, I've had that experience specifically. I used to play Injustice 2 with my friend very casually, okay?
Oh my god, bro. I I can't with NetherRealm games, man.
I
can't.
got really, really, really into that game, and
Yeah.
I have a hard time finding characters that really, really suit me,
That, like,
because a lot
resonate,
of them have very complicated inputs, and my brain
Yeah.
no work good. So
Right.
I found my fucking character, and I was like, this is, oh my god, I'm having so much fun with this game. I can actually play this character for once, and it clicked. I played a lot of Supergirl, and then when my friend was like, I'm kind of tired of this game, and I wanted to keep playing, I was like, I can go online, right? And then I went online, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
And then
my
you got
god.
touched. You got
And then I got
diddled.
I got
Oh,
violated
dude.
by a Superman. I was not touching the ground.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
what is happening?
Yeah, no. He really treated you like you were actually cardboard.
Yeah, it was
Fucking,
crazy. So I had fun with the
like-
game. I want to jump on. Hopefully, that's why I hope that we get Injustice 3. I have very strong reservations about the story. There are parts that I really don't like about the story, but the gameplay is so much fucking fun.
That's the thing. It's like the games themselves are like they're genuinely like fun times. It's just the motherfucking like story I just hate.
Very strange.
Like, I hate the story out of principle. But like,
I mean, it's cool to see the characters. It's just the way that they do them.
Yeah, we need to hop on Marvel Tokon when that comes out.
Dude.
We need to hop on that, baby. We need to get that and play that, dude.
Okay, maybe you call me a crazy man.
Oh,
maybe
no.
you think I'm insane, but I have a theory, brother. I have a theory, brother. My theory is that Daredevil is going to be added into this game, and I have hear me out.
I'm hoping.
Hear me out.
Matt Murdock was found in one of the.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm crazy, but he was there in a trailer.
Yeah, they found Matt Murdock in one of the backgrounds. Of, like,
I'm so excited if that happens, dude. I'm playing him all the time.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my god, really?
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. No, well, fuck it. Like, yeah, like I mean, the last Daredevil representation we've actually had in a Marvel game, probably what was it? Like maybe.
Is it Nemesis?
Might have been Marvel
you did a video on it, right?
It was either Marvel
I
Nemesis,
like
Rise of the Imperfects, or maybe Ultimate Alliance, but I don't remember if he was
Oh my
Ultimate
god,
Alliance.
remember Ultimate Alliance, dude?
But I remember him being
feel
only in the
so-
first game. Also, alright, they need to re-release Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Because Ultimate Alliance
That's
1
what I'm
was
saying.
lit, dude. And
what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
find the right way to
Copies.
play that game. Okay, so there's like 40 different versions of that game on like 60 different platforms, okay? And each version of those games are good in their own way, but they're not like the best way to play it. Okay? And then
Like,
you also,
I played the fucking
also
DS
have-
version at first, and I was like, Jesus Christ,
Well,
what is this?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing, right? There's also straight up the Xbox 360 version that also is called the Gold version as well. That literally
The
has
Gold
DLC
version.
characters that you cannot get anywhere else now.
Oh,
So-
I hate that. That sucks.
It's straight up. So
That sucks.
and that version of the game is quite spendy, and you have to have
I
a
can't
functioning
imagine.
360 to play it. Because I don't know if the Xbox One is backwards compatible with that game, because a lot of Xbox One games, like a lot of Xbox 360 games are compatible with Xbox One, but only with the right licensing. Like, for instance, right, the Deadpool game that came out for 360.
That I want to play that really
you
bad.
can't play that on Xbox One. You can't play
Which
it on Xbox One.
sucks.
You can't.
This
because
is
of
the thing.
licensing.
Okay, I understand that when you jump from like generation to generation, it can be especially like Nintendo, because they kind of go all out and do their own gimmicks, right? I feel like if you got an Xbox, you got an Xbox One, 2, the PS1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like if you have a copy any of those games, you should just be able to just play them on that console,
Yeah,
if
like,
it's just a similar model of consoles.
yeah, it's
You know
just
what
the
I'm
whole
saying?
thing too. Also, like, some games are just coded in a very specific way for like
Sure.
that specific hardware, and then there's some games that are coded in a way that work with other means. It's just a matter of
Yeah.
like how the game is fundamentally
Mayhaps.
built, unfortunately. But no, okay.
I feel like
they
sometimes
they made Ultimate Alliance 3 for Switch. They made
yeah,
Ultimate
right.
Alliance
That's
3,
crazy.
Black Order. That game was fine. It was fun. You know, you got to go with the Spider-Verse characters. That was cool.
Really?
You got to go on the raft and go fight Spider-Man villains. There was
Wow.
Thanos was in it. It was cool. There was like a whole
What?
thing. Yeah, no, like there
Thanos
was
was in it.
Yeah, no. Scarlet Witch was thick. It was a great experience. But like,
Hold on.
it was no, but like it was to me, in my opinion, I thought it was fun. You know, you got to go to the X Mansion. You got to go fight.
What?
You got to go meet Deadpool, and he was making tacos, and there was a whole scene
Yeah.
where Ant-Man became giant and was fighting one of these Ultron bots. I think it was Ultron bot. I think I remember.
Ultimate.
If I remember correctly, it was a good game. Like, it was genuinely fun. I had a great time playing it. But I just want to be able to play all 3 games together. Like, I just want a system that has all of them. And there's no reason to not allow
I would like that a lot.
There's no reason to not allow us to have these characters again. I mean, shit, dude. Like, the majority of those characters in Ultimate Alliance are, like, owned by Disney. So, like, they can 100% do it.
Yeah.
They can 100% do it.
What are some of these characters? The character roster here. Let me look.
Dude,
at this.
Ultimate Alliance 1
Miles
roster,
Morales.
Dude, well, oh.
What?
Okay, so the...
That's Daredevil! Oh, Daredevil?
Oh, yep. Okay, never mind.
Dude, I would...
Was
that's
he
my
in...
character.
Wait, hold on a second.
kinda
Was
wanna play
Daredevil
this
in
game.
Ultimate Alliance 3?
I see him. Elektra. Unlockable Elektra. Oh my god, Wolverine. Dude, okay, I'm sorry, I'm nerding out a little bit. I didn't know about this game.
There you go, yeah. No, genuinely, I think you should get that game.
Wow.
It's fun.
I want to play this now.
Yeah, it's fun.
I'm going to go back to my actual recording instead of staring at the roster of Ultimate Alliance 3.
Yeah, so, like, there was, there's simple little dungeon crawlers, but, like, they're fun. They're, like, the only Marvel games we have where you can play as, like, most of the, mainline characters. And it's just fun. And also...
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, I had a really iffy coffee.
I grew up playing the first one on PS2 with my older brothers, and, like, we used to put in cheat code. With my older brother, and we used to put in cheat codes, and we used to unlock all the characters and costumes, bro. There were some dope-ass costumes they had. But yeah, I never got to play the PS3 version. But, okay, so here's the thing. The PS3 version, apparently, like, aesthetically, looks like the best one, but it runs like shit.
Oh.
The 360 version
that's a
looks
bummer.
good, but it runs way better. So, like, there's a lot of give and take when it comes to like, these different versions. But I guess, I'm pretty sure there's a PS4 version, and that was, like, the best way to play the game. But it was a limited run. Like, they don't sell
I hate
it
that
anymore.
shit. I hate that
It's so
shit.
stupid.
Why do you do that?
I fucking hate it, dude. It is the most ridiculous nonsense. Like, I hate
so
it when
arbitrary.
companies do that. Well, also, it's just licensing issues. That's why it was limited for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they had it for years, but then they just said, no, you can't do it anymore.
See, I mean, my experience, growing up, I didn't really have, like, a lot of PlayStations or Xboxes. I had a lot of it, like, I had a DS, dog. That's what I got. And I had that. So I played a lot of, like, the DS ports of these games, and I actually really enjoyed them when I was younger. And then I went to, like, the actual versions, and I was like, what the fuck? This is an actual game, you know?
Yeah.
Because I love the DS version of Force Unleashed, but I played the fucking actual, like, console version, I was like, oh my god, this is incredible! What the fuck?
You know, it's funny. I grew up playing the PlayStation 2 version of Force Unleashed, and that was probably, like, the most ass way to play the game. It wasn't until
I mean, it's on the Switch, so that's like the
Switch
Wii
now?
version. It's on the Switch. I think it's like the Wii version of it, so it's
so bizarre.
It's bizarre, but I played it and I enjoyed it.
That's cool. I played the PS3 version, like the Ultimate Sith Edition, that gives you, like, all the extra content and stuff, and that was lit. That was lit.
I remember I got actually, even though it was a DS port, I got really fucking into it because I was like, I've never played a game like this before. So I learned all the fucking cheat codes, and I was like, I did like speed runs of that game. I was like, I'm gonna speed run this game and see how far I get into it.
Did you ever play Revenge of the Sith on PlayStation?
No, but I want to.
Oh.
I saw your video, Matthew. I respectfully fuck you for making me want to play that game. It looks so fun. I don't know how to play that.
Okay, well, next time you're over, we're gonna play it.
That's right. How do I play that?
Well, how you play it is you get a PlayStation 2 or an Xbox One.
Oh.
And you go online and buy it. Or, okay, so honestly, the best way to play the game is to get an Xbox One and then mod it, and then, or I think you should be able to get a Xbox Online copy of it, like on the Xbox Store. But the way I played it though was I have a PS3, and the PS3 online store is still up, thank God, because we boycotted. Okay, so there was a brief moment where Sony was about to like close the PS3 online store, but then everybody collectively yelled at them at the same time and said, "Don't do that." Okay, sorry, we won't do it. And then, so, but with that being said, though, you can still like get some old like PlayStation 2 and PS1 games that you can't get on any other console. So I have a copy of that on the on my PS3. Same.
Where'd you find? Did you own it?
No. Well, I used to own it on my old PS2 growing up, but then I lost the game, due to moving all the time. But then I found it on the PS3 online store, and I'm like, oh yes, give me, jacking off. But then
it's bizarre though, because I mean there are layers. I'm sorry to interrupt, but there's layers, because like now with like PlayStation, I have PlayStation Plus, but there are certain games, like I played the Arkham trilogy, and I fucking love those games as you do. I thought they were masterpieces.
Bryce, but do I love those games?
I really wanted to play Arkham Origins on the PlayStation, but it was bizarre because you had to get like PlayStation Plus and like a weird tier of PlayStation Plus to play it specifically.
No, but you can only stream it.
Very strange.
You can't actually download it though. You have to stream it if you play it.
It's bizarre.
But you could just get it on Steam for like $2 on sale.
Yeah, I have it.
I was gonna say and that's
I soft lock myself.
And that's like fundamentally the best way to play the game because it runs the best on Steam, like the majority of those games. Like I could never play those games on console anymore because the fucking PC.
I mean, I did, but
well, the thing is, like,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's literally just a frame difference. 30 frames and 60 frames in on those games, you can definitely feel the difference. Like, especially with like combat, like you can feel the difference between like enemies walking around more frequently and a lot faster than how they would be running to you on the console. Like it looks less choppy and it feels more fluid. Like if you did like a side-by-side comparison, you could definitely feel the difference.
I remember your video on that. It motivated me to get it on Steam, and I want to get to I keep plugging. I don't.
Well, thank you.
We don't have sponsors, guys, but.
Well, thank you. Sponsored by Metamat Entertainment.
Hell, that's right. I played the shit. I discovered that there was a Steam version. I played the absolute shit out of it when I got it. I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing," and then I fucking softlocked myself at the end of the game. So I'm at a point now to where I want to forget the experience so I can try again.
Alright, Bryce, tell you what. Here's what we're going to do this Christmas.
I can't.
Here's what we're going to do this upcoming Christmas. Alright, we're going to sit down and we're going to play the games. We're going to play Arkham Origins.
The games?
Sorry, no.
Games?
We're going to play through Arkham Origins.
Hold on, whoa!
Look, hear me out, look. We're gonna play through Arkham Origins either on Christmas Eve or a couple days before Christmas Eve. I don't know what your plans are, but
I have work, but I'll
I'll
do it.
You can call out. It's fine.
I mean, that's what I'm doing. But I'm not calling out, but that's what I'm doing when Silksong comes out. That's what I'm doing all day.
It's fine. You can quit your job.
It's fine. Quit your job. You got free time.
Exactly. But yeah, no. So I mean, there was a year or two where I had to quit playing Arkham Origins because it used to be a yearly tradition, but then my PS3 was just not keeping up with the game. And the game is just not good on PS3. It's dog shit, dude. It's so bad.
I mean,
like, oh my god.
I think I tried getting you a copy for I almost got you a copy for Christmas. I think I told you about this. But it went through and everything was fine. And then something happened and it disappeared into the ether. And I messaged the company and they were like, I don't fucking know, man, too bad. And I just couldn't get another copy.
Oh man.
But I tried.
That's rough. That's unfortunate.
I pushed for it, but it didn't fall through.
I appreciate the offer and the thought.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I have my current obsession, I think, right now. Not obsession, but I'm playing Pokemon White again.
Ooh.
For the first time in
10
10 years now. And I'm really realizing how nostalgic that game is for me. It's crazy to say that that's nostalgic now.
I mean,
but
I mean, dude, to put it into perspective, when we were in 3rd grade, the Pokemon Black and White show was out. You know what I mean? It's not always
I didn't start with that gen. I started with Heart Gold.
Right.
Beautiful.
It's not about win or lose. It's the path you choose.
This is Pokemon. Oh yeah, it is. I know you're singing.
Yeah, it's the Pokemon Black and White theme.
I did not watch the anime, but
oh, dude, I did.
We were in. I remember. I got it. I remember so specifically where I was when I got it, because it stuck with me that much. Mm-hmm. You know. But we just my dad, he cared for me a lot. Mm-hmm. But if I went to a Walmart and I was like, Dad, I want this game. Can I get this game? He'd be like, dude, what? What? I don't got the money for that, dog.
Sorry,
and I remember the one time I went in and I saw Pokemon White and I was just so enamored by it and I was like, Dad, please. I know I say this all the time, but for this game, I really, 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 really mean it.
Okay.
I want to play this so bad. He's like, okay. And that was the one game that I was so obsessed with for such a period of my life.
Okay.
I delved into that game unlike any game I had delved into before.
This game, Mortal Kombat versus DC. There's a story to this game. There's a story to this game.
I want to see if... Can I play that on PC?
I don't know. You probably could. But I have a story to tell about how I acquired this game. So when I was little, I was probably 9-ish or something like that. 9. My mom took me to Walmart, and she's like, "All right, I can get you any game that's $20." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And what do you know? That game is $20. It was
really? Is it really?
Bro, okay.
$20.
Okay, Bryce, that game did not do well. That game did not do very well.
Really? $20?
Yeah, a whole 20 smackaroos. So, I got the game. I grabbed it off the shelf and I was just walking around with it. And let's just say I got lost. And there was
I got lost.
There was a good 45 minutes where my mom could not find me because I just didn't listen to her and stayed in the electronic section.
Yeah.
Because she was grabbing
playing the demo. or something.
Well, no, like literally, like I grabbed the game and I'm just walking around the store trying to find her, and then I just get like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just hang out over here for a bit. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll hang out over here for a bit. You know, I'm just doing that, and my mom is like panicking, trying to figure out where the fuck I went. Like she thought I got like kidnapped or some shit, and then like it got to a point where like, and then like they're called. Can Matthew come up to the electronic section, please? Can Matthew come to the electronic section, please? So, now, the intercoms, they suck balls, so I could barely understand what they said. Like, I could kind of make out, but I was like, that's not for me. So I'm just looking at, like, a little book section.
Can Matthew come? No, it's not for me.
Listen. Mind you, this is when Smosh were still selling magazines. Okay?
Oh, they did?
Yeah. Smosh sold magazines for a while, and I was actually looking at a Smosh magazine, and I was sitting there for like 10 to 20 minutes looking at this stupid fucking like YouTube merch magazine. Like this is before YouTube merch was like big, right? Obviously. And so I was just sitting there. Can Matthew come out to the electronic section, please? Can Matthew? And then I'm just like, nah, I don't care. And then I saw this cup. It was like full of like Mountain Dew, and I had no idea like how long it'd been there. And so I was just like, what the fuck?
Where? In a Walmart?
In a Walmart.
Did you sip it, Matthew? Tell me you didn't sip it.
Listen.
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 That's not the answer I want.
No, look. I think
yes or no?
It was either Wagner or Pryor, Oklahoma Walmart, okay?
Yeah.
Some dude just left like a cup of Mountain Dew. Like it was like a fountain drink. And they just left it there, and I was like I was just gonna sip it. Took a sip of it, and it was foul. It was disgusting. It was so gross.
You sipped it, Matthew. I did. You sipped it.
I did. No, well, I was a little stupid. Like I was a dumb little kid. Like you probably could have. Let me tell you,
you're a kidnapper's dream.
I was. I was a child molester's dream. He'd be like, "Yes, I know what to do." Like you know what I mean? Like I was so gullible. I fell for everything. I still kind of fall for shit. But yeah, no. So I was just looking at Smosh magazines and moved on. Oh, there was also a Shonen Jump magazine they had here.
You remember every moment of that?
Bryce, I remember a lot of my childhood, like a lot actually. There was even a Shonen Jump magazine. Like, okay, so I guess Shonen did like English. They did like English magazine, localizations, and Viz Media did the translations. And I was even looking at one of them, and I was like, "Oh, Naruto Shippuden, that's so fucking cool. What is it?" You know, just looking at the new Naruto issue. I don't remember what was that.
Meanwhile, your mom is like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, no. Meanwhile, mom is having an anxiety attack.
You're just like, "What? Da-da-da-da."
Nobody is. The people were like, so. They almost. I don't know how to say this. They weren't gonna do a Code Atom, which means like, you know, well, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I deal with that in my job. I mean, I deal with that in my job. There's been like one or two of them where we have to like stand by the door and make sure that the kid does not leave.
Yeah, exactly. And they didn't do a Code Atom, and so mom just started walking around. I'm trying to see if she could find me. And then I bump into her. I was like, "Oh, hey, mom, what's up?" She's like, "What the fuck is the matter with you? I couldn't find you. What the fuck? Oh, my God." She's like, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool. I got the game, by the way." And then she's like, "All right, let's go to the fucking counter." I was like, "Okay."
Full circle.
Yeah, she was like, she was more relieved than angry, really.
Anything, yeah.
Yeah, but like,
that's your child.
Yeah. But also, I just like, as she's just having a fucking anxiety attack, I'm just sitting there reading a fucking
Naruto
and can't wait to go home and play this Mortal Kombat versus
playing
DC
Mortal
game.
Kombat in DC.
It was so stupid.
Did you enjoy it as a child?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I still enjoy it.
Because I see Flash, and he looks very interesting. I looked into his gameplay, and he looks like a...
That's pretty
his
cool.
model is...
the model's success.
Is something.
Dude,
but...
There's a whole scene
he's
where...
alright.
There's a whole scene where Shazam... Okay, so, like, the whole... I don't know if I told you the whole, like, concept of, like, the game. But it's, like, Darkseid and Shao Kahn. They both land in... Okay, so what happens is that Darkseid and Shao Kahn, they have this, they have, like, these portals, right? And what happens is that magic and whatever bullshit, like, launches them into the portals at the same exact time, okay? And I guess...
Great story so far.
And what happens is that, like, some kind of weird space-time continuum bullshit happens, and then they merge into this being called Dark Kahn, okay? And he's like
what?
This,
Hold on.
And he's like
Pause.
this. And he's like this glowing yellow rock
fuck?
dude. And his whole
whole
thing
How do I
is
spell that?
I'm
gonna look this
and
up.
then Kahn, like Shao Kahn, but Kahn, and then Darkseid with Dark. It looks so stupid.
Dark. Hold on, Darkseid.
It's just Dark
Mortal
Kahn,
Kombat.
dude. It's so stupid. And like,
hold on, let me look at this.
Okay, all right.
Whoa, why does he look like that?
It's so dumb.
Why does he look like that?
It's so dumb, isn't it? It's dumb as shit. Anyways, it's so bland and boring, isn't it? It's bland. It's like if Darkseid just had like more rocky, like rough textured skin, and it was just glowing.
That's
and
crazy. That's
this
I
whole
don't like that.
So apparently, Dark Kahn has this ability to give people rage, and it essentially makes them like more powerful, and like gives them like this weird magic.
What's with the skull?
I don't know.
Skull is very strange.
Oh,
choice.
the skull derives from Shao Kahn's mask.
Oh, I see. I see.
So there's a scene where Shazam is like Shazam is getting infected by the rage, and he's like, the rage, the rage. Like he's just like screaming the word rage, and it is the most cringe, like most ridiculous dialogue I've ever like heard in my life. And then there's like one of these. So then there's this there's a scene at the end of the game where like all of the Mortal Kombat and DC heroes are like about to go fight Dark Kahn, right? And Dark Kahn's like trying to influence them to fight each other instead, and then they're able to like wear it off, and he's like, fight me or fight each other, either way you will fight. Like he was just like the acting in it is so over the top and ridiculous.
It's nice when, at the very least, it's nice when DC like goes weird and does stuff like that. Cause,
yeah, I don't mind him being weird. You know, it's just like it's so dumb.
But
also,
it's a little dumb.
The main menu screen though is pretty lit. Like it has like Batman, like in the background, and like Scorpion's like in the front, right? Or I think it's the other way around, right? And then like every time you click on like an item or like something on the menu, what happens is that like it like slowly pans towards like interactions, and they're like slowly fighting. It's actually really cool.
That's cool. I think Injustice 2 kind of does that a little bit. I think like one of those DC games that I think nobody talks about because it was the last Game Boy Advance game, I think, whatever the last Game Boy model was, in like 2004 or something. It was a Flash beat 'em up. You get to play as Wally West, and it's very strange, but it's so cool. And I love it so much, and I think you get to play as other characters too. That's you get like Martian Manhunter as like an assist.
Oh, that's lit.
And I think you get like each member of the Justice League is like a little assist that you can use to like as a screen clearer. It's very cool.
Did you hear about the Justice League that never got finished?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. The guy that was gonna play Flash is the same guy. I know I'm fixating on the Flash here now. He later on he was so excited to play Flash, and then he ended up playing one of the kids in Shazam, but like the Shazam version of them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's
kind of
funny.
it's weird how life just kind of works that way,
That's
you know?
I mean, he got a Thunderbolt one way or another. But
Yeah. I'm very interested. That's why I'm very interested to see.
It's a shame that
How?
the second Shazam movie sucks, because Zachary Levi was a great Shazam. I thought he was genuinely great.
I think he's a very interesting person, but I like his performance as Shazam.
Well, I don't really care.
Kind of a
I mean,
kind of out there.
I don't care about him as a person. Like, I just think he was a good I thought he was good.
Yeah, he works. You know what? I don't mean to go down a rabbit hole, but if you want to play this game, it's called Justice League Heroes: The Flash. That's what it is.
Okay. Have you ever played
bookmark that.
Have you ever played Superhero Squad on DS?
No.
Oh.
What?
So there's a Superhero Squad game on the Nintendo DS, Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
And it was lit.
Superhero Squad DS.
Look it up, brother.
I'm going down. Oh my god, these
dude,
are
actually. You know what? I think I might just do a little pirating. Actually, you know, Army mateys.
No, you wouldn't, Nintendo.
I think I might do a little pirating myself and see if I could find it. Or maybe
Listen,
I could just go to a stupid retro game store and find it and
spend preferably, right, Nintendo?
And spend like $13 on it, because that game is
Matthew,
shit.
this is a complete hypothetical, but because I would never do this, not even once.
Mm-hmm.
It is against the law. But hypothetically, if I did pirate that game, where would I do that?
What? Superhero Squad?
Yeah, websites. We can cut this out of the episode if we need to, but...
Okay, yeah, well, I definitely don't know a specific website that would have that.
Okay, alright. Never mind, we won't talk about it.
If I didn't know it, then I would definitely not send you a link to it.
That's alright, I get it. It's very dodgy, you don't want to get in trouble, it's cool. Anyway, moving on.
I'm not going to encourage it, but I can't stop you, obviously.
Now that that's out of the way, we just gotta be careful. I'm excited. But I've reached a point in my life where sometimes I'll get lucky and like a couple of things come out around the same time, and I'm like, oh, this is really great. I'm very excited that all of this is coming out at the same time. And then my brain is like, hey, dumbass, you gotta wait a year. It's like, no, I don't want to wait a year. There's like 2 big things I'm very excited for, and it's that was me a couple of years ago, but now we're here. Anyway, continue.
For me, well, it's funny because I think once Delta comes out, I think I'm gonna play that, and then once I finish playing that, everything I've been excited for is kind of just done. Like, I can't really think of anything that I've been like stoked to play lately. There isn't like a new Zelda game coming out anytime soon.
I mean, kind of, but
well, I mean, like what?
Say what you want. Okay, say what you want about the modern Hyrule Warriors. I get it if you're not into that. I
don't care. Like, I could give less of a fuck. It's
that
cool.
original.
It's cool.
That original Hyrule Warriors was so fucking cool. That game, yes,
all right,
absolutely.
All right. You know what?
But I feel like the newer
Warriors
gens are like, it's okay.
Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on Switch was lit. All right, that was a lit game.
I've had to stop myself from buying that game like 16 times because.
Why?
Or like hundreds of times at this point.
Why?
Because I had it on my DS. Okay,
I don't care.
I had the 3DS version. It was no. There's a whole story here.
What?
I had the 3DS version, and this is the first game. I think I was like, how old? I don't know how old I was. When did this come out?
Dude, but
yeah, no, I will eventually.
The Switch version's really good.
Yeah, but I don't think it. I don't think you understand, Matthew. Hold on, let me.
Skull Kid.
Yeah.
You can play as.
Let me find out when this release date was, because
this
was a very. Yeah, that was a very. I played on.
Yeah, you can play always Link.
You can do that too in they kept up with the 3DS version too.
Yeah,
it
that's
was
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like it's everything, man.
But it was in 2016. Okay, so that was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
But that was the very first game I ever pre-ordered because I was so fucking excited for that game. Yeah. But my problem, dude, I got all the DLC characters. I did like all of the DLC maps. I like 100%ed that game because I loved it so fucking much.
Wow.
Not 100%ed, but I got pretty close. So
I grinded that game quite a bit, but dude,
I grinded the shit out of that game.
It's not because I thought it was.
But I had such a great time, and I put like an ungodly amount of hours into that, and I still have kicks sometimes where I'll go back and like complete some of the little spots that I didn't complete, but it has to be like I look at my hour count on my 3DS. I think it's not gonna show up because it's been this is like a different model, but I put in a concerning amount of hours into that game, so I know for a fact that if I get the Switch version, I'm going to do the exact same thing.
Well, there's a multiplayer option, right? There's like
that too. I cannot do that with my life right now. I do not have the time. Yes. As much as I would absolutely adore doing that again, I know what that game does to me. Because, dude, I remember. I'm sorry, I'm going on a tirade now, remembering that game because
we could play it together.
Oh, dude. Because here's my thing. I remember, because I had two Zelda games that were like my hyper fixations growing up, okay? And those games were Link's Awakening and Spirit Tracks for the DS, which I maintain is one of the best Zelda games, in my humble opinion, even for a DS title.
But also, like, to put in perspective, you were a kid that primarily grew up with, like, portable consoles, though. So so like that's like your thing.
So that's my nostalgia for it. Speaking, I know that, but I genuinely think that game is so fucking slept on. It's incredible.
I'm sure it is. I haven't I've wanted to play Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks at some point.
Okay.
But
if you're not into Phantom Hourglass,
but I need to get
because it has a very if you're not into Phantom Hourglass because it has a very specific gimmick, and if you're not into it, it doesn't mean that the Zelda DS games are bad. You just have to, like, retrace a lot. Because there's a temple where you go in and there's a timer. Because that's part of, like, the hourglass, right? And you're getting sand for the hourglass. So the farther you get into the game, the more sand you have for your hourglass, so you can move further deep into the temple. But and it's a cool concept, but the issue with that is sometimes you get to a point in the game where it's like, what the fuck am I doing anymore? I don't remember any of this shit. And then they don't give you checkpoints. So it gets to a point where you're like, Jesus fucking Christ, I want to love this. But I've done this so many times, like, at least help me out a little bit. I get that that's the gimmick of the game, but...
I recently got Link's crossbow training.
I have that. I have not played it. I have it, though.
I recently found... Well, Colton found it, and then he was like, hey, Matt, do you want this? I'm like, yeah? He's like, okay, it's $3 at the store. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it.
I'll take that.
Yeah. That's not even a just yeah. Like, okay. So yeah, now I have it. I'm trying to see if I can find a Wii Zapper plastic. Like the.
Oh yeah, because that was the thing they did.
Yeah. I wonder.
I will say
did they make a crossbow Wii Zapper for that game?
Yeah, I believe they did. I will say this: if you're not into Phantom Hourglass, do not lose hope. You can move into Spirit Tracks because it is a direct sequel to Wind Waker, or I think Phantom Hourglass is. But Spirit Tracks, it has some of the best music in the game. It has, hands down, not even joking, the best Zelda next to Skyward Sword Zelda. Their connection as characters they're so cool, It's like they so clearly care for each other, and it's a very deep thing. And then you get to play as her. It's like the first time you technically get to play her.
Aww.
Because she's a ghost, and you get to, like, inhabit
Aww.
phantoms. So I remember growing up and thinking that I loved that gimmick so much, because I was like, I love Zelda. This is great. I love to play as her too, because she's part of the story. And then they never did it again until Echoes of Wisdom, but that game is so adorable, and the music is great, and I could sit down and talk about this game for 15 hours, Matthew. It's a masterpiece. And I get there are some frustrating gimmicks in the DS games, but, like, give them a chance.
Yeah, you're gonna be really disappointed when you play Twilight Princess. Cause
I hope not.
Well,
I really hope not.
It's not okay. It's not really about Zelda. It's more about Midna, and which is
I like Midna,
which is fair, right? But you're not gonna get the whole relationship aspect between Link and Zelda and that one. They didn't.
I think that's the best portrayal for me personally. If they don't focus on that, then
yeah, in a sense, but like also I feel like games like Wind Waker and Skyward Sword did such an amazing job building like a relationship between Zelda and Link. I think it makes like the whole
in Wind Waker
Tetra
is so adorable. I
love
her.
Oh yeah.
I love her. I had a really sad realization the other day after I finished Wind Waker. Like 2 days later, I was just like at work, walking around, and then I got hit with the realization. It's like I will never be able to play that game for the first time ever again, and that made me really fucking sad. I was like, God damn it!
The only way you'll be able. So
I never wanted it to end.
You know what's funny? That's kind of how I was with Twilight Princess because.
Really?
Well, okay, so I grew up playing that game quite a bit as a kid, and replaying it, I have a new appreciation for it because I used to compare it too much to. Well, here's the thing.
Direction.
Twilight Princess was essentially trying to be like an enhanced version of Ocarina of Time, not so much as all right, Bryce. We're gonna have a discussion real quick.
Maybe not a 16-page script discussion, but I'm here.
Well, the script is
because that's for your video, brother.
The script is gonna be about 24 pages, but
Wow.
So
what's the average for a video that you make?
About I want to say 6 to 9.
Wow.
Pages.
So this is like a
Bryce,
big one.
This is gonna be a long video, dude. It's gonna be a long video.
I'm ready for it.
Anyways, so Twilight Princess takes the things that you like about Ocarina of Time and tries to make it like it tries to not only enhance the combat, but also try to give you okay, so you know how like a sequel will take you back in time sometimes to the first. There will be like a lot of nods to the previous entry.
Did they do that?
Twilight
I know that
Princess fundamentally builds upon what Ocarina of Time set in place for when it comes to like dungeon layout designs.
That's a very interesting point. Yeah.
Music choices. Oh my
God.
Know, dude.
Because I'm gonna play that game eventually. All I know is that the Hidden Village theme, that's the only song, and I just that song is one of the best Zelda songs I've ever heard in my entire life. It sounds like a western. It's awesome.
Oh my God, dude. Okay, alright, hold on a second,
If I don't hear
Bryce.
that in the Zelda movie, I'm gonna riot.
Okay, Bryce, I'm gonna go back to that in just a second. I'm gonna go back to what you just said. Just give me a second.
Sure.
Okay? So,
we're going now.
One of the dungeons requires you to go through the Lost Woods again, and you find a Skull Kid that is playing the trumpet, and the Lost Woods theme from Ocarina of Time is playing in like a really nice, melancholy, like creepy way, right? and it feels like you're re-exploring the Kokiri Forest, but like years have gone context. By. Yeah, like it feels like you're going into like the future of Ocarina of Time's world, and when you go to like the Temple of Time in like the Sacred Grove, it feels like what they did was they tried to build a temple around this area to try to hide the Master Sword. And dude, like, oh my god, when you go into the Temple of Time, it's literally like an enhanced version of the Temple of Time from Ocarina of Time. Like the music,
really?
The aesthetics, the way that like the light shines down from the windows and everything. Like it's trying to be what Ocarina of Time wanted to be. And then
correct me if I'm wrong.
What's up?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Saying?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the Ocarina of Time Zelda or Link in that game too? He's like a character in the game, which is awesome. It's so cool.
Shut up. Let me fucking finish my point. So throughout the game, it's a cool concept. You will find these stones, okay? That
you howl at them. Like, I got to a certain point in the game.
So you howl at the stones, and you essentially have to howl the tone that you're, or like the song you're listening to, right?
It's like the Ocarina.
Those songs are the same songs that you hear from previous Zelda games, okay? And
beautiful.
Here's the thing, okay? There's like at least 6 songs that are from Ocarina of Time Link. Specifically, the Hero of Time. The Song of Healing. Zelda's Lullaby. Dude,
really? Song of Healing?
And then Hero Shade literally tells you, let the teachings of old pass on to you. My boy, this is literally like...
Yeah.
Like this is...
2.
Yeah, no, it's literally Ocarina of Time 2. So, like... as an Ocarina of Time fanboy like me, playing this game feels like such a rewarding experience, and like the way that, oh my god, dude, it's so beautiful. The way that like the Hero Shade teaches you all these new moves and stuff that you can use in combat, and the way you beat Ganon, the way you actually beat Ganon is by using one of the moves that the Hero Shade teaches you, like the finishing blow.
Wow! That's right. You know, I think it's interesting
cinema,
for me.
Cinema, right there. Cinema, like.
I remember vividly when I first got Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. I don't even remember. I think I had saved up money to buy a 3DS, which was a big deal for me at the time.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
I'm sure, yeah.
And then my mom was like, you get one game. I was like, all right, cool. She's like, you've been working real hard doing chores, being a good boy. So I'm gonna give you this money, and then you can buy a game. And then I remember I bought it the day before Halloween, and I just like fell in love with it. I replayed that game so many times because it was one of the first experiences where I was like, wow, this is like fleshed out Zelda. I really like this. Or not I remember so vividly turning on the menu screen.
Like it felt
dude,
like
yeah, I remember so vividly turning on the menu screen and hearing that theme and being like, this game's gonna be alright. And I just I got to a point where I would finish the game and I'd just go back into it because I was like, I love fucking Zelda, this is amazing. And that was a game I would speedrun, and I beat it so many times that I kind of like soured it for myself, but I can acknowledge that it's a very important game for me.
I know that game like the back of my foreskin.
I know that game like the back of my hand, but if I played it again, maybe it would be too much.
Oh, no, not for me, baby.
You know what I mean?
Oh, not for me. Oh, I embrace any chance I get to play that game. And to go back to what you were saying about, like, the whole Wild West thing.
Oh, yeah. See, full circle, baby.
Really, really fascinating to me that they decided to take an aspect of Ocarina of Time and go so far with it to make it a central point of Link's character in Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
And that was the ranch. They turn.
Oh yeah.
They turn Link into like a hick cowboy.
Like a cowboy type.
That was.
I remember the tutorial where you had to herd the goats.
And the fact that they took such like, and here's the thing, like Lon Lon, it's a side part of the game, obviously, but everybody remembers the time when they first got Epona, or they got to play Epona's song.
Oh yeah.
And the fact that the song is still played whenever you use the whistle to call Epona.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Like you, like the little whistle you hit, go. And then you're still playing Epona's song, so like the whole Wild West aesthetic to it too, just kind of like
it's very interesting for a Zelda game, because I feel like you could do that for a whole game. You could make him like a cowboy the whole game, and I'd be so fucking into it, you know?
Dude, bro, when you go to the Hidden Village, it is some Wild West shit. Link is going to fight a bunch of moblins that are like in this fucking like this old Sheikah hidden town.
Okay, before I forget.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Before I forget, okay, because this is, I don't know if you played this game. I remember sitting outside of the auditorium after some show that we were doing together at one point in high school, and watching the direct that was happening, right? And then I saw Crypt of the Necrodancer, the fucking Zelda, like the Zelda game.
I remember that game.
And I was so unbelievably excited for that, because music in video games, specifically Zelda, is very... I hold a lot of memories with the music specifically.
It's a core aspect.
It's a very
of the
core
game,
experience of games for me in general. So I was so unbelievably excited for it, and the specific song I need you to listen to. We're talking about westerns. I gotta find it. It's one of the Gerudo themes. It's not the main Gerudo theme. I'll find it and I'll send it to you. But it's like a side version for like a very specific. It's like the pause screen, and it's like a fucking full on western, like Clint Eastwood version of that fucking song, and it's so good. Holy shit! I want Western Zelda. Please.
It really makes me want a Wild West themed. Okay, so like.
Zelda, that'd be so cool.
Just hear me out. If they ever wanted to do something like a sequel to Twilight Princess, make it like a Wild West themed and give Link like dual wielding crossbows, and then we're good.
Give him what? You cut out there for a second.
Give him dual wielding crossbows, and then we're good.
That'd be cool.
I will get back to you.
There you go.
Anyway, so I gotta go. Some personal shit's going on.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Sorry, boys.
But yeah, sorry guys.
This has been a really fun episode.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how long we were going. Damn.
Anyways,
it's been good talking to you.
Yeah, we'll pick this up some other time, okay? You guys have a good one.
I'm going to send you that song.